Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a set review on the Imperial Shuttle released in 2020. The set number 75302 with 660 pieces. Order 66. Now that's a little funny joke for you. It does come with 3 awesome minifigures here. Well, one that's kind of plain, but 2 minifigures that are pretty awesome. And then obviously we have the Shuttle itself, which is the main star, or for you it's the minifigures. Now coming up to the back of the box, we have the Vader 2022 box art there. In the back, we just have the play functions, just normal stuff that a Lego box will have in the back. The cockpit's also pretty weird too, to be honest. And then obviously on the top, we just have a minifigure there, which is Darth Vader. Now let's get into the boxing experience. We have Luke and Darth Vader dueling over here. And the Imperial officer is just running away. I thought that was kind of funny. He's just running away while Luke and Vader just duel it out there. He's just running away. That's it. Time for the unboxing experience. So you're gonna just cut these tape seals here, just slightly, not too much pressure. And there we go. We can open it. And wow, look at that. Legos. So cool. We just put out those flaps there. Wow. Such a big bucket of Legos. This instruction manual is, if I just show you here, it is so long. Like up, it's not, like sideways like this. It's like this. Wow. So we'll see how they do it inside the instructions. We'll see if it's a little weird or the same, but we do have up to 6 bags right there. 6 bags. So now let's get into the instruction manual. Here's the instruction manual. I was after ripping it out of the plastic bag there. Now we are going to flip through it. There's obviously 6 numbered bags here. You build 1 minifigure, skip. 1 minifigure, skip. 1 minifigure, skip. So I found a nice old pattern there. So yeah, so that's going to be the first page where you do build that Imperial officer, which counts as your pilot, which is a little weird. Wow, more than 200 steps in this model. And then now the advertising, we do have obviously the 2020 sets, that Imperial TIE Fighter that seems to still be selling now that I saw when I bought this to pick this up. So it's still surviving. So, and then there are the minifigures that come in the sets that I just showed you, and then the Skywalker Saga, which apparently took a long time to release. And then that's gonna be it for the instruction manual. It is obviously vertical, not horizontal. The first of the 3 minifigures we have is Darth Vader. He does come with this traditional red lightsaber here. The helmet here is really cool. I think it's brand new. The mouthpiece to the breathing mask are different. They're separate pieces. I'm going to show you that in a minute. The torso is upgraded, which looks really cool in detail with those green and red spots there, including his belt. Then we do have waist printing and leg printing. They both combine with his robes going down all the way to his legs, including his armor. And I'm disappointed that there's no arm printing. $70 set, we get no arm printing. But another problem is the cape. It's not the soft cape. This is the fabric one. So if you're going to be seating him down or anything, it's going to, it may bend or whatever. But in the back, we do just have plain back torso printing. You're not really going to want to take off his cape because that is a icon to him. Because that, his cape is part of him. And then coming up to the face, it is a new face. We do have him, smiling. I don't know if he's smiling because he's about to kill his son, or that Palpatine is dead. And then in the back, we just have more scars. We have a reddish-brown scar there and just a tan scar, which is really cool. And then there's that breathing mask piece here. They are 2 separate pieces, but look fantastic like that. And this is going to be the Darth Vader minifigure. And here we have the Luke Skywalker minifigure, the second minifigure. We have a green lightsaber here with that fantastic hilt. Apparently it's going to be blue. I'm so glad they changed it to green. I don't have the picture now, but it was going to be very terrible. But we do have a stern expression because he's about to fight Darth Vader. And then we do have that nice slick hair there. It's all flat, looks fantastic. you can see where they kind of like glued the mold there. You just see that line there, pretty odd. But we do have some torso printing, which is his robes, his lightsaber belt or utility belt. He also comes with a pair of handcuffs because obviously he got handcuffed by the stormtroopers. But then he took them off because he's going to fight Darth Vader. No arm or leg printing. Pretty disappointed there. It's a $70 set. Why aren't we getting anything? In the back, more of his belt, more torso or robes. And then we also have a happy expression because he saved his father and killed Palpatine, and that's the end of the Empire. So he's happy there, except when his father dies, so he's not going to be happy there. But the problem with this hairpiece, all the way pushed all the way down, you can see his smile and his chin. Last but not least, we have the Imperial Officer minifigure. 3 minifigures is all you're going to get here. But he does have a stern expression with that headset there, which is really cool. They've been using that for since 2014, I think, when they came up with those microfighters, the one with the Krennic Shuttle. But we do have that nice old cap there. I mean, I guess it's a slanted cap. That's how I like to call it. Well, then the torso is just plain torso printing. So is the legs. We just have a few gray lines. We do have his belt there, but, you know, nothing special in particular. He does come with a blaster pistol there. No arm printing either. I mean, all they wore was just like black clothes. In the back, same thing. We just have gray lines to, you know, the wrinkles on his shirt. He has no dual-sided face. Makes sense. The cap will obviously reveal it. This is going to be the last minifigure and the Imperial Officer. Now we're going to start off with the cockpit first. So you can see we got that big windshield piece here. You can see my hand going across it. That is a really big point to start off. But we do have like a lot of white pieces here to make it look like the point, like accurate to the movie. You can actually lift this up and you shall reveal the cockpit. I'm about to lift this up here. But there is the cockpit for you. It's not that much roomy. We even got no control panels. It's like, come on, Lego. There has to be some control panels. We also have some stud shooters. Why ain't there no spring-loaded shooters? Again, just another problem. And then on the bottom, we also have a gap. So when you put that down, sorry about that. Wow, that just looks terrible. I mean, yeah, some of that stuff acts as landing gear. But it just doesn't look good. If you're going to, like, fly it around, you're going to see that big old gap there. But we're just going to seat the officer here. Just like that. Oh, my bad. Huh. There we go. The officer's just going to sit there. And then, boom, he's fine. With his cap hitting the windshield, I guess. Now we're going to get into the interior here. But I'm just going to show you guys the wing first. We have a little yellow light on top. We just have more stability with some Technic. So you can just grab it like that. It's not even going to fall. I'm even shaking it. It's just, I guess it's not very stable. I shook it just like a normal shake and it just broke. So I guess it's not that stable. But in order to pop up the interior, you're just gonna lift this up. You're gonna lift the whole top wing up, and you now access the interior. Wait, that's it? So now for setting in the minifigures, you're gonna grab Luke, set him on the far side. So you'll be sitting down right there. Grab his lightsaber. Put it in between those slots. So that was very, very unique there to hold in place. You can just set the handcuffs anywhere. And then, oh, actually, no, you can't. You gotta take the handcuffs out. Because then Darth Vader, like right there. See, they're holding hands. Aw. Father and son reunite. Then you just set his lightsaber on the other side. So like that. So that is a unique way to store your lightsabers. But just a small and cramped interior. And now on the sides of the interior, I'm just going to point a little detail. It's tiled off, which is really good, except for a stud here. I think it's really cool. It's just really smooth, which is fantastic. Coming up to about the engines or like the connections to the wings, we do have not ball joints, but those new joints that they have created, Lego has created. They are very fantastic. They are strong. They're technically just Technic pieces. This is really cool. We do have a few cannons on the side. We need to take that out. We need to put some spring-loaded shooters. It's a $70 set. We don't need stud shooters. But then on the right side, left side of the wing, I don't know. We do have just a gray tile here, which is, I think, accurate. We do have another translucent yellow light there. But now when we coming up to the back of the ship, those thrusts look fantastic. That is really, really cool. They are really big. We also have some small, oh, my bad. We also have some small cannons here, which can move about 90 degrees or less than that because of that stud there. But then you can see more Technic there. And then it's going to be the same thing on the other side. So these wings, including the sides of the interior, are symmetrical to each other. Now, on the underside of the wing, they obviously try to kind of match it with the front of the wing, but it's all just, you know, plates. But we do have some little Technic there, which is really cool to help the wing stay stable. More Technic there. And now coming up to the bottom of the ship, I'm just going to lay it down like that. We do have, I guess these count as landing gear. It's not that great, but when you put it like this, it's okay. It's not the best, but on the bottom, you know, it looks pretty horror because they're not plated, or I mean tiled, so it's not gonna look that good. And then on the other wing, it is symmetrical to the other side. Now time to put this Imperial shuttle in flight. So all you're gonna do, just grab these two wings by these little plates here, I guess, or round pieces, and then you're just gonna lift it up. You're gonna bring the wings down to an angle that looks accurate, or all the way if you like, but I think this looks more accurate. And then there you go, it is in flight mode and looks really, really cool. Well, everybody, that is going to conclude our set review. I am going to rate this set a 7 out of 10. We do have some obvious problems. A stud shooter, which should have been a spring-loaded shooter, and that gap under the cockpit with no control panels or anything. But it does come with two great minifigures, one that has returned, and the ship looks great from a display model. It looks fantastic. This set is going to retire this year, but on secondary markets, it shouldn't be that expensive. But, I mean, who knows? It can skyrocket any day now. And I will see you guys in the next set review.